Okay. Okay. Um, can you just from what you said earlier that you lived just like how when did your parents live in Eritrea and then when did they move to Sudan and that whole process?
My parents moved like from Eritrea like in somewhere in 1980s, I guess. Um, there first like my father he find a job in American embassy. That's like his first job. He was a driver at first, and then he moved to a dispatcher. And
Okay.
he moved on and on.
Okay. And the
And
job was in Sudan.
yeah, and the job was in Khartoum, like the capital city.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you questions about your language, how you develop your language skills. So, did you have English proficiency before you came to America?
Yes, I do, cause well, I used to go to Eritrean school in Khartoum, Sudan. So I used to learn from sixth grade. They teach us how to speak English and how to write in English from sixth grade. Like from first grade to sixth grade, they teach us native language Tigrinya and Arabic. But from sixth grade and on, they teach us like how to write in English, and yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
how I learned English.
So how many years was that? Six from sixth grade until
Up to tenth grade.
10th grade, and
Yeah,
then 10th grade you moved here.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so um, did your parents know how to speak English before they came here?
Yes, my father know how to speak English because he used to work with those Americans.
Okay.
And but my mother don't know how to speak English until now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
her English is proficient now.
No, she's learning right now.
Okay.
She's learning how to speak
Okay.
English.
Do you have to translate for her every once in a while?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I will translate for her.
Okay. 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 Now I'm curious to know, did when you first moved here, did you seek out any help to try and help you with English, like at the library or the community center, or did
Um,
you just kind of teach yourself?
Now when I just came here, they put me like in Manhattan International High School. From there, I just moved on and on because I used to know like a little of English, and
Mm-hmm.
then I worked so hard on it.
Okay.
Try like to read books. I never read books before in Sudan, so I try like my best. I like yeah,
Okay.
I work so hard on it.
Good. So you didn't go out anywhere. You didn't get any English lessons outside of Manhattan International.
No, I didn't get any help because like at first when I came, I didn't know like anybody, and then my uncles like they didn't go for college, so they don't have any idea of like they don't have kids like me like in high school, so they
Okay.
don't know any other programs.
Got it. Okay. What were some of the challenges that you observed your family go through in getting settled into the US?
Can you repeat the question?
Like, what are some of the challenges that you saw your family go through when you first moved to the US, other than language?
Um, some of the difficulties that my parents like passed through is the way like finding like an apartment. First of all, we lived like for 5 months in my uncle's house, like
Mm-hmm.
in one bedroom. So all of us like we have to like being like together in like in one bedroom. Like we are five, and then my uncle and his daughter they're like seven. So we have to stay like in one apartment for 5 months
Okay.
until like after 5 months, then we find an apartment.
Okay. Okay. And he had
Yes.
no problem with the job, right? Because you already had the job coming here
Um.
when your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. How about like how did you find Manhattan International? Who told you about it?
My uncle's friend, she told him. My uncle he talked to his friends. So one of his friends, she told him that like there is a small school for international students, and she talked to him about it, and she showed him like how many students there is in Manhattan International, and she used to know a little bit about it.
Okay.
So she talked to my uncle, and my uncle told my father, and then we went to that high school, and then we registered.
Okay. Good. 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 Okay. Um, Now I'm going to ask you some questions about your activities. So, what sports or activities were you involved in the growing up or grow? What kinds of sports or activities did you get involved in when you moved here?
When I moved here, I play soccer and some volleyball and basketball a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I play those kind of. I used to play in Sudan soccer a lot, so I play in this country a lot of soccer too.
Okay. Okay. And um, was your family supportive of all the American sports and activities that you were participating in?
Yeah, they definitely supported.
Okay. Good. Um, did you? Well, you already mentioned that you didn't participate with any other free services that are outside of Manhattan International. Everything was kind of you found it through them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you some questions about DDC. When did you join DDC?
I think in 2007.
2007. How'd you hear about it?
My aunt she have like a counselor in legal outreach. Um, it's law school in Columbia University. It's across the street.
Okay.
So one of the counselors there, she told her about the DDC because she in the summer she saw like a lot of DDC students. So she told my aunt about the DDC students. So she gave me like she printed out the form for me, and then I came here to the DDC.
Okay. Okay. And so 2007, what month do you remember?
Um,
Fall,
I guess somewhere in February.
February. What grade were you in?
10th grade.
10th
Yeah.
grade. Okay. Now, has DDC made it easier for you to get used to the American way of living and learning about American culture and American schools? And if so, like what have you learned?
Well, I learned like how to be interactive like with the students, how to like be to have fun like with the students and never like be quiet. And yeah, I learned a lot of things from the students here in DDC, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like most of them are intelligent and smart students.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I enforce myself to be one of them, and I try my best to be as one of them because all of them are smart
Okay.
and interactive students.
Okay. 1 second. Hold on, Randy.